a story of one of my coaches. Her name is Nicole, Coach Nicole. She is a certified health coach with disruptive nutrition, as of all of my coaches. And Coach Nicole came to us. I have actually known Nicole for years, and she was always known in her circle as a very healthy, health conscious person. Well, Nicole went through a lot in less than a year in her life, in about 6 months. The loss of multiple loved ones, stress at work, two little girls. She is a full-time working mom and was losing herself in her life as well as her health. So her story is so powerful, and how she overcame it and where she is today and why she wants to support people is really powerful. So I can't wait for you to hear from her and think about what it is that she did to get healthy, to get strong, to get confident, and to get really, I would say, to get really tweaked in her knowledge of nutrition. That's what I think, that's like the best way to say it. She knew a lot going into this, as you may too. And that's why I say we're disrupting everything you think you know about nutrition, because it's not that I don't think you know about nutrition. We aren't taught what we teach you in our 4 weeks to wellness lifestyle launch. We're just not taught that. And there's a variety of reasons for this, but we truly believe this is the last thing you'll have to search for, because it's what our bodies want and need. And so Nicole's nutrition was definitely disrupted, even though she knew a ton. So can't wait for you to hear her story.
So I'm 36. I've been on the go, go, go since college. And I've always had energy and exercise and have been healthy, even especially too during my pregnancies and nursing. I was really aware of what I was putting in my body. And as my babies grew and I was done being pregnant and nursing, I kind of, binged and I went a little crazy and I was eating my ice cream again and I was drinking my coffee and my wine and, I was up to like 5 or 6 cups of coffee a day before I realized I had a problem. Of course, I was letting myself slide and I wasn't working out anymore. So at that point, why wouldn't it be the best time to get more responsibility at work? Well, that's what happened. I got more responsibility at work. I stopped being intentional and planning breaks at work. I stopped eating correctly. I stopped exercising because I told myself that chasing 2 small kids was exercise enough. And let's be honest, that's something women just say to ourselves to make ourselves feel better, because what I got mentally from exercise was not what I was getting from chasing 2 kids around the house. It just wasn't the same. I was becoming overwhelmed and I was losing my patience and I started snapping, at my husband and my kids, and just, I wasn't liking the person I was becoming. I thought that this was just the cost that I had to pay for wanting it all, a career, family, kids, household. And I knew that if I just get through the day, just keep putting one foot in front of the other, that I'd be okay. And I just needed to get through that day. Then I had the loss of a family member. My father passed away. And I remember getting the phone call and thinking to myself, okay, you've got 5 minutes to break down, do what you need to do, because you got to go pick up your kids. You got to go pick them up. You got to go get them dinner. You have to give them baths. You have to put them to bed. And then you got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Because I wasn't listening to my body and I wasn't slowing down and taking care of myself, God laid me out. And when I say laid me out, He made me sick and I couldn't get out of bed. And watching my mom come over and help my husband take care of my kids and give them baths and bedtime and dinners, that was the final straw for me. Those girls are my why, and I just knew that was the change I needed. I needed to get my life back. When I went through the 4 weeks to wellness program with disruptive nutrition, I learned how to fuel my body correctly, and meal by meal, looking at one meal at a time, I learned that I could still have my glass of wine at night. I could still have my cup of coffee in the morning. I could still have my bowl of ice cream. I wasn't depriving myself any longer of those things that made me happy, so I didn't feel like when I ate them, I had to eat a lot of them, or, the whole ice cream container, because who knew when I would get it again. But so that is my reflection on fueling my body and knowing that when you fuel it correctly, you still can have the things that you enjoy. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.